Kanban Recipe for Success was recently updated, and I'll post a link to the blog post below. But I have my own version that I put together that I think will be interesting to share. So it breaks down into two main areas. On one side, we're looking at leadership, whose main purpose here is to lead the organization in a particular direction according to a purpose. And then we have on the right side, stressors. A bit more mechanical, all about feedback loops and moving us towards that desired state. So how does leadership work? So it starts off by looking at customer-centric metrics. These are the things that if we do a good job of meeting these customer demands, we'll be moving closer towards fulfilling our purpose. These can look like predictability, timely delivery, convenience, affordability, ease of use. And those are things that customers care about. So leadership sets these goals. They're also driving some particular outcomes. So they're helping the organization define these better. And also looking at what values and culture we need in our organization to sort of support those outcomes. Now, once all that is set, stressors come in and start by looking at accountability. Accountability drives our feedback loops, and they answer the question, are we doing a good job of achieving our goals? With accountability, we're looking at reflection mechanisms. That help us answer the question of, are all of the activities and actions we're taking as a group actually moving us in the right direction, helping to avoid a situation where organizations who want to become agile, they take a lot of action, they do a lot of things, and they end up sort of wandering around in any particular direction, just creating a lot of noise. Once we have a good understanding of where we are and where we want to be, that helps us apply or find the new practices we want to apply that are appropriate to our position and help us move in the right direction. And then we close this feedback loop. So this recipe is super powerful because we can take this and we can drop into any different type of team along the sort of maturity evolution axis and apply the same recipe. Now, the beautiful thing about the Kanban maturity model is that if we take a look at that, it provides a place for us to start. If we want to understand what are some appropriate practices, it has a large list across all of the Kanban general practices that we could look at. If we want to understand what reflection mechanisms would be appropriate for different groups, it also has that. It helps us out understanding at what point different reflection mechanisms are appropriate to apply. It also guides appropriate culture and values. It also looks at what are the qualities of leaderships we want to see in our organization as well. So the Kanban maturity model, along with this recipe for success, when we combine all of these elements together, it really provides a nice holistic view that we can take and apply in a lot of different situations. Thank you.